requests your aid.
Grasp? What's this?
Mortal, you seem more capable than most. The grasp of the stricture has a task that you may be able to assist with. The apprehension of mortal criminals. I understand your kind enjoys material gain. I can pay you for your help.
Alright, what's the task?
A band of mortal thieves tried to steal a large quantity of the drug known as Red Maiden. When I attempted to apprehend them, they ran to the Plaza of Portals and fled into the Sever.
What do you need me to do then?
You must search the Sever for these criminals and bring them back to me. Their leader's name is Bach. He went through the portal last, and therefore should be easy to find. He is a cunning mortal, but he and the others cannot have gotten far.
I guess I'll search for these criminals then.
Return the criminals to Fargrave once you have apprehended them. I will take care of things from there. I request that you proceed with haste. If their trail is lost, it will be difficult to pick it up once more.
What can you tell me about the grasp?
The grasp interprets the stricture, that which binds all Daedra and Fargrave. It keeps order by effectively turning the city into neutral ground. We are the law, to put it in your terms. We make sure citizens adhere to the strictures.
So why do you need my help?
Our influence does not extend beyond the Prince of Fargrave. The strictures are not concerned with the domain of the Prince of Destruction. They are now beyond my reach, but not yours.
So you mentioned the thieves stole Red Maiden. What's that?
I find it hard to believe a mortal such as yourself is ignorant of such a substance. Your kind are always scrabbling for it. Red Maiden is a drug. When regularly ingested, it can anchor a mortal to Fargrave just as a pact with a Daedra would do.
So why did it have to be anchored?
To prevent a sickness called the Drain. Your mortal minds are not meant for the complexities of Fargrave. Occasionally, mortals experience decay. Some become violent, others begin to drool. Ultimately, they will succumb to it and die.
So why would the thieves need it then?
Red Maiden is a rare commodity and difficult to produce. Mortals would tear each other apart for it if it was not strictly regulated. Not every mortal contracts the drain, but many fear the very possibility and will do anything to acquire the drug.
Who are these criminals?
A foolish group of mortals, nothing more. They have been in Fargrave for a few years, always skirting the lines of the stricture and eluding the grasp. They are close friends and look out for one another. It makes them difficult to rein in.
Have they ever stolen something like this before?
No, they have never been so bold before. Perhaps they grew bored of petty theft and being a nuisance. I could not say. Many of their transgressions have been too small for the grasp to interfere. Not this one.
So you say they fled to the Sever?
Indeed. They will find it much less forgiving than Fargrave. If they manage to survive the lightning and the tearing winds, they will need to contend with the wildlife. The Sever is not a gentle place. Be cautious when you venture there.
Actual concern. Amazing for a Daedra.
I hate running.
Bach.
What do you want? And better yet, what are you doing all the way out here? If you don't mind, I'm actually running for my life at the moment. If I get back to that, I'd appreciate it.
I was actually sent to track you down.
What? The Dremora actually asked for help? Bah, I'll never understand the grasp. All right, before you do anything hasty, at least let me explain. This is a big misunderstanding. Or I guess it's not. We've got a good reason, I swear.
All right, I'm listening.
Hold on, it's not safe here. Please, find my two friends and send them to the portal to Fargrave. It's where we plan to meet if we got separated. Once we're together, I'll tell you the whole story. You can decide what to do with us from there.
Fine, I'll find your friends. Why we're trusting him, I don't know, but we'll find them.
Many thanks. Their names are Eliza and Minwaleth. We all split up once we got here, but they shouldn't be far. I'll head to the portal now. I promise I'll explain everything once those two are safe.
Uh-oh. Liza is getting worse. She tries to hide, but Bach and I know too well. We've been running around together since we were kids. There's no secrets between us. She's not... It's just not fair that out of all of us, she's the one who gets sick. Liza has always been our rock, the one who keeps us from during our lowest points. She's the kindest of us all. She's the kindest of all of us, the funniest. She's always been most creative. To most people, we're just a bunch of no good thieves who drink too much and roam Fargrave valleys like rats. But Liza is so much more than that. She's selfless, beautiful, inspiring, and loving. Every mortal who ends up in Fargrave knows the ins and outs of Celestial Pelican. We all run the risk of contracting the drain. It's difficult to be afraid of it, afraid of something that's so inscrutable. Some mortals can live in Fargrave for decades without having even a whisper of affecting them. Whenever we hear about somebody getting the drain, we always shy away from it. We say things like, "Thank goodness it wasn't me," and surely that will never happen to me. We foolishly believe that we're invincible. It's torture watching Elsa going through this. I can't fathom how terrifying it must be to be aware that you're losing your mind. The panic in her eyes as she can't remember something breaks my heart. But Bach has a plan. It's risky, but I'm willing to try anything. Even if it means you have to leave everything in Fargrave behind. It's worth it if we can save Elsa. Elisa. Vestal Red Maiden. This disease sounds a little bit like Alzheimer's.
This place.
Elisa?
Stay back. Please, don't come any closer. I don't have the strength to fight you or any money to give you, but please, I beg you to look the other way. Let me go.
Bach sent me to find you.
You saw Bach? Is he safe? He must be if he told you to come find me. I'm not sure why you're helping us, but I don't care. Thank you, stranger. What about Minwaleth? Please tell me this wasteland hasn't taken her.
She's fine. She's just off at the farm.
Oh, gods, no. This is all my fault. She only went along with the plan for my sake. I got the drain and now she's dead because of it. She lost her life trying to save mine. It's not fair. I need to see Puck. Please.
He's waiting at the waiting for you at the portal of Fargrave.
Then I'll make my way there. Thank you, stranger. You can't know what this means to me.
No, I can't know.
Eliza, I should have been more careful.
Don't. This is my fault. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie, I thought you'd turn right back around to Fog. Give us up to the grasp. Thanks for coming to hear us out. I'm glad Eliza's here, but what about Minwaleth? Did you find her?
She didn't make it.
Damn. I should have been more careful. The three of us have been stealing things since we were young, and we always managed to come out on the other side just fine. But I was just so scared for Eliza. I wasn't thinking straight.
Eliza, gotcha. So you stole Redmayne to save her?
Exactly. Then we ran here to escape punishment, but punishment is all we found in this wasteland. If we stay out here, we'll end up like Minwaleth. But if we go back, it's whatever the grasp considers justice. And for Eliza, the drain.
So which is it gonna be?
I guess that's up to you, isn't it? You hold our fate in your hands. You are decent enough to hear us out. So we'll comply with whatever you decide. Besides, it's my decisions that got us all into this mess. I shouldn't be making anymore.
I need to think about this some more. Eliza?
This is all my fault. Why did I have to be so weak? Why did I have to be the one to get the drain? There's no point in running. It's all futile. I can feel myself slipping away. Maybe I should just accept it.
What do you mean?
This damn sickness. It's different for everyone. Some people get by for years with just headaches. For others, it takes them in a few days. I keep forgetting things. Sometimes I wake up and I don't even know my own name. It's getting worse.
And there's no way to stop it?
The Red Maiden we stole. It would have given me time, at least. Bach insisted we had to get our hands on some when we found out I was sick, but we didn't think we'd get caught. Minwilleth had it when we came here. God knows where it is now.
Why didn't you take it immediately?
There wasn't time while we were in Fargrave. Everything happened so fast. We agreed Minwilleth would hold it, and as soon as we were safe, we'd meet up again and I'd take it then. But nothing worked out like we'd planned.
Here, take it.
What? Really? I don't know what to say. I could kiss you or cry or scream. But I'll save us both the trouble and just say thank you. You've given me a fighting chance. All of this won't have been in vain. Thank you, friend.
Yep, she used it before we got here, so.
I won't lie. I thought you'd turn right back.
Didn't make it.
Damn.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's up to you, isn't it?
Turn yourself in. They're not gonna survive out here.
Are we really going to turn ourselves over to the crowd?
The only thing I'm sure of is if we stay, we'll end up like Minwilleth. Come on, let's go.
Yep. At least in the city they have a chance. Assuming they don't get executed. There we go.
Stay away from me! Stay away!
We came back voluntarily. Did you have to tie these bindings so tight?
I did, mortal. The stricture is quite clear on this subject. Mortal, you're back. The criminals turned themselves in to me. They tell me you found them and encouraged them to return to Fargrave. You have done well. What of the stolen Red Maiden?
I don't have it.
Disappointing. Without the stolen item, no restitution can be made. I must account for that in my judgment of these thieves. But I would not be able to pass judgment at all without your assistance. Here, your reward, as the stricture dictates.
She gonna execute one of them? As payment?
The grasp may keep me and Bach in chains, but once I have time, it's the most precious gift of all. With it, maybe Bach and I can figure out some other way to stop the drain, even while serving our time. So, thank you.
The giraffe skin seems happy that we turned ourselves in at least. Eliza told me you gave her the Red Maiden. There's no way I can possibly thank you. She already looks better. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure she stays that way, free or not.
You have your reward. We have no further business with one another. Please, leave me to conduct my business. Your time alive is very short. Do not waste it on useless chatter.
Mm-hmm. That's just very nice. Consider it over time.